What is the ruling on the children regarding Tolak and Kulu?
The rulings about child care and custody when there is a separation between a man and a woman. Well, the first thing I usually advise in situations like this is that avoid that separation. Brothers, avoid divorce. Women, avoid hastening to ask, divorce me. Avoid it, separate from it. Give me khulu. Avoid it. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he mentioned some women, they are called mukhtali'at, women who always ask for khulu. That hadith is the hadith of Abu Huraira radiyallahu anhu. Women always ask for khul'u without cogent reason. The Prophet called them munafiqat, hypocrites. Al-mukhtali'at, munafiqat, mukhtali'at, women who hastily, without cogent reason, they are asking their husband, give me separation. He called them munafiqat. So you must be careful about why are you asking your husband to separate from you and grant you separation. Some people are asking for that even because of sin. If you investigate reasons why some people are asking their husband to grant them separation, it is because the man is preventing them from sin. In some cases, it is because maybe the man wants to do something that is lawful. What is lawful? It is lawful for a man to get married to a second wife. It becomes a thing of pain for another woman. Say, okay, allow me to go, give me separation. I am just saying that we should be more patient. Men should be more patient and responsible with their wives. And women should be more patient and also responsible with their husbands. Usually separations, the most common thing we have found is that it comes with a lot of negatives for the man, for the woman, and for the children. Emotions will go up, and then people begin to conflict and abandon the injunctions of Allah and His Messenger. So manage, be patient, overlook the shortcomings of the woman, as the case may be in talaq. And we encourage the women too to be patient, overlook, and contain these problems that your wife may have or your husband may have. May Allah pardon us all too. That what I'm saying, some of these issues do not deserve divorce. Some of these issues do not deserve khul'u. You see men and women racing to talaq or racing towards khul'u. And then the children begin to suffer. The woman too suffers. The man too suffers. So for the sake of Allah, let us be patient. Now if it now happens, and there are genuine reasons too, like the case of a woman I got aware of. She'd been patient with her husband for 12 years. The man is a drunkard. 12 years. Drunkard. Not just a drinking, he is drunkard. When he comes back to the house, he staggers to get into the house. It is lawful for a woman like this to seek a separation if she seeks separation. So the children and their custody, if they are very, very little ones, they will be with the woman until they grow up and get into sinu tamyiz. They are able to discern and distinguish when they are young, maybe breastfeeding or carried on the hand, backed, and all that, till they get to the age where they can choose between their father and their mother. Such children will be in the care of the mother because of their little age and the necessity to be with the mother. However, if a woman finds that, because the basic rule, Sheikh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah said the basic rule about this matter is, what is it that pays the child? Both the father and the mother will come together. Hey, what is it that best pays the children? If the man and the woman who are separating can follow this basic rule, children will not suffer and they will not be deprived of what is necessary for them. If at every point in time the woman is patient enough, the man is patient enough to see and agree between so time and so time, this is the best thing for this boy or girl. They agree. They say, okay, between myself and you, who will be able to achieve that more? Is it the man or the woman? Then they agree to it. And then they follow it in the interest of the child. This is the best for the child. This is the best for the child. And that is because both the man and the woman thought that separation was best for them. So it means whatever was best for the child is also what the two parents who chose what they think is best for them and got separated, they should also determine what is best for the child. But most of the times, parents are not patient at all. Women are impatient, the men too are impatient. And then they begin to struggle and quarrel and fight and all of this. At the end of the day, the children will suffer. So the basic rule is what I will encourage in this circumstance. The parent should always ever agree on what is best for the child at a particular time. Sometimes women go away with the children by means of punishing the man. They not only go away with the children, they cut off every means of communication with the man. He has no access to his children. He has nothing. They cut it off. They cut him off. This is not proper. Sometimes it is deliberate to punish the man. And sometimes they paint the man with paint with things that he is not of it, so that's to justify the action of taking the children away as a weapon of punishment against him. Sometimes it can happen too that the men do that. This is not proper at all. The basic rule about hafidhohullah, child custody, is that what is it that is best for the boy or for the girl? The parent should agree at every point in time what is it that is in the best interest of the boy, what is it that is in the best interest of the girl. Because the father and the mother got separated, they both were seeking what is best for them. So they should not seek any less than that for the child. What is best for the child should be the basic rule at every point in time. What is it that is best for this boy? What is it that is best for this girl in every circumstance? I would like to stop there, because the rest of it is usually trouble between man and woman, taking this, going to court, and all of these. Let us stick to this basic rule. At every point in time, what is it that is best for the man, for the boy? What is it that is best for the little, young, innocent girl? They were not part of our trouble. If you were a woman and the husband had misbehaved, you had asked for khul'u. You chose the husband as a father for your child. Don't make your child suffer the consequence of your choice. Likewise, a father. If you find irregularities with your wife and you divorce her, don't now make your child to suffer it by not choosing what is best for him. You chose that bad woman, as you would call her, when you divorce her. You chose the woman for your child. So why not now choose what is best for that boy? So always Men and women should be patient to be able to determine for their children at every point in time, leaving their own sentiments aside. What is it that is best for our child at every point in time? That is what they should do. If it is being with the father from so time to so time, that is best. Yes, allow her or allow him to be with the father. If it is to be with the mother from so time to so time, maybe with the mother, from so time to so time back to the father, from so time to so time. Why? Because you have seen that within those time, the best person in the best position to handle the children will be the mother because of her circumstance. From so time to so time, the best person to handle this boy is the father. Why? Because of his position. This is what is the basic rule about child custody. The interest of the child should be what will determine what both parents agree regarding the child. But usually parents don't even think about this at all. They don't want to listen to anybody. They don't want to listen to themselves. They don't even want to listen to the courts. Sometimes courts give judgment and women and men, they still violate the circumstances, these rulings. For the sake of Allah, don't forget, the basic rule about child custody is whatever is in the best interest of the child. The other party should always be ready to give it up. Why? In the interest of the child. Because after all, you divorced his mother in your own interest. So it shouldn't be that the child should now suffer the decisions that you took in your own interest. I hope that this basic rule is clear, and I hope that these appeals will be followed, because most times the emotions get so high and bad and all about wickedness. In all of that, the children become the receivers of the repercussions of that wickedness. A woman wants to be wicked towards the man, or the man wants to be wicked towards the woman. He stops spending on the children, does not send money for food, does not send money for clothing, does not send money for convenience, nothing. He deliberately chooses to starve them wickedly. This is not proper and it is not lawful. The other side of it is that if the children were with the mother, she also ensures that the father does not even have any kind of a connection with the children. I don't know where you want to carry a man's child and run away to. If it is a girl and she grows up to marry, who will you bring the girl to? You bring the girl to the man. I know a case where a woman gave birth to a child. As a child, when she was due for marriage, she married another man. When the young girl she was carrying that belonged to the first man, when the young girl grew up and was registered in the school, the girl was registered with the name of the second husband. The girl was registered in the name of the second husband. And the girl grew up asking, where is my father? For 17 to 18 years, the man never saw the child because the divorce happened when the woman was pregnant. The man never saw the child for 17 years. This is not proper. When the girl begins to ask, hey, where is my father? Where is my father? The mother will now want anybody who can intercede to beg the father. The father said, okay, you even converted my daughter to your own. You gave her a name different from my own. Okay, go, I give you. But you know that there are cases, issues will come on top of that. The man too is now saying, okay, you took her, Abi, I don't want. So go. It's now a big issue. Who will beg this man to accept his daughter? It is his daughter. But he's just trying to play back the way men play back. He has not set his eyes on his child for 18 to 19 years now. So sometimes these issues come because at the beginning, Everybody is angry, everybody is annoyed. We forget the interests of the child in the life of the child. But the end is usually bad. So women don't punish men because they divorce you. You will punish them by not making them see their children. Men too don't punish women because they got separated from you. You now starve them. You starve the children of finances and support and help as a father. Don't do that. You all should not also forget that your return is to Allah subhanahu. I think this basic rule is what we should hold on to. Everything a man will do after divorce regarding the children should be in the interest of the children. Everything a woman will do after separation should be in the interest of the children. The two of them should discuss and agree. And anybody in any situation where you need to give up some of your rights, give those rights up. Why? In the interest of the child. Your love, your emotion, you give it up in the interest of the child. There are a lot of examples. It may even be death. A woman may die and she has children. I know a case. The brother is a nurse. His wife passed away, and the parents of the wife and the wife, when she returned to their home, they returned the children to the home after the wife died, they took charge of the children. Till today, they have not returned. About 11 years now, or 10 years ago. They have not made the man to have easy access to his children. So he's losing two things. He lost his wife. He does not have access to his children. Because the parents of the children insist that they must be the one to take care of the girl or the boy, as the case may be. So there are cases like this. So sometimes, maybe at the early age, the child should be with the mother. Then, as situation, this boy especially, I know a case of boys. They stopped respecting the mother. Then they grew up. They didn't see her as anything. You know what it means, a man. And a man is hardly able to be controlled by a woman. The boys grew up and they stopped respecting their mother. He started looking for somebody to help her to return the children to the father. So cases. So for the sake of Allah, all of us, whenever there is divorce or death or separation, what we should do at every point in time is what is in the best interest of the children. So what is in the best interest of the children, that is what will be beneficial to the child. Did you not see the Prophet Muhammad when he was a little young boy? He was with his mother. When he needed breastfeeding, he was taken to a place where he gets breastfeeding. When he needed the attention of men, he was taken to an uncle, a grandfather. Like that, he was moving from one person to the other depending on the need that he had. And here we have Rasulullah. So your child is not the first person who didn't have a father or whose father died when he was young. No, the Prophet was like that too. And his mother died when he was just 6 years old. But they were not like the way we behave. They took the child from one place to the other according to the need of the child. This should be the basic rule. There are many amongst the Ai*Imma who had situations like this. They will be moved from one place to the other depending on the need of the child. This boy or this girl needs to be like this. The best person to achieve that is the father. Take it to the father. The best person to achieve this is the mother. Take it to the mother. So there will be peace. But if it's just about, I want my children, I want this quarrel, the quarrel between you and the man, you carried it to influence what you do on the child. This is not proper at all. This case comes up a lot. And we forget this basic rule. The interest of the children is the basic rule we should keep in mind. May Allah pardon us all and make things easy for us. Help us preserve the marriages of our brothers and our sisters and forgive all of us. I hope that this is clear despite the lengthy explanation.